Do you think the others are making good progress? Oh, hey, look! They made it back as well! Flint's! Llama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Nefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flint's.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for. Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo! What are you doing here?
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we envisaged.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the Wild Hunt. When they told me they were Servarka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance. I presumed... Is that not the case?
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon, as a sign of my great respect for you.
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her Little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea, or 10, on the way back. Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague, too?
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deansliff, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt, then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that...
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsliff, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless?
Oh, but it's fine.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have...
All right.
Impressive. She barely fought back.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is...
Another trick is to simply hide in the back.
Spoken like a
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business when... Truth be told, I can't remember the last...
You're not alone there, my... Itlua's a good...
Come on.
Sorry.
Let's just keep this...
That goes without...
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and...
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear, you're... Of course.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted?
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint, then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What's...
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll...
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do...
Thank you. In that case, I'll...
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For start,
If you think back to our...
you do have a point there. Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Want to tag along with us? You know...
Sure. Let's...
Great! Paimon will handle it! And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have...
Oh, okay then. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends do.
Indeed.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going.
So...
Not so loud!
Did you say...
I didn't say anything. Right, Flint's?
Must have been a...
Anyway, before we begin, first up, we have Miss Lauma. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flint's, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the Wild Hunt to buy time. For those of you who've never met, next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatu. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
Wow! That's a lot of people!
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way, so, congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Raker of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends? What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the Five Sinners. I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The Five Sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their... The Visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The Wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The Foul, and last but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions, so what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more...
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly... The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the Visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons. When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. Centuries on, but then...
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to...
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you...
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks! Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should be greatly enhanced.
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth, from the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot... So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Ray here of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just a gesture of heartfelt...
Kutar.
Defeating the Ray here of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experience, given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer.
So you're placing all your hope...
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flip...
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me...
Oh? And what makes you so sure?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated
Look at them getting along so well. Like two...
And I'm the one they accuse of instant...
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my...
Is that right? Well...
Anyway, we've got our plans. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot.
Hate to...
Why? You
Quite...
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay.
That's very considerate. Now, I trust we spoke at some length.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why
That's because we know what you're capable of.
That's one way to... Alright, so the reason I've gathered you all here... Think of this as once the ceremony begins. Lastly...
Well, good...
There's a little more in the event that something...
I second that. So,
Good. Please, take...
So, did Mr. Dainsleif tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes...
But surely you're...
If you think that... But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand...
Well...
You're such a kid.
All right, I'm good to go.
all set over here too. Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let your whole body relax. Close your... Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Is this where you keep your secrets? A file tucked inside a folder. The title, it's... But at this stage, I have no idea who any of them even... Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all... The Crimson Moon Dynasty preceded the eclipse. Yep. He looks even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's...
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them, just like usual. Male, neutralized. This one should be archived under Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Neutralized. Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she used that other... Never... Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed to make neutralized. Just another nobody for the Ark. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered. Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to... Female, 13. Occupation, none. Neutralized. Filed. Male, 11. Neutralized. Male.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts. Mr. Vedifalnir? It's been quite...
Rarier, I trust you're here.
Tell me.
It is indeed within my...
I was just thinking.
That isn't a lie. Ever since that day we met...
Does it feel...
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad... You fear my silence.
That's right.
The burden of prophecy.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your...
Or rather,
You're closer to...
You say that as though it is to my benefit.
You are so...
You make a fair point. Let me offer you some advice. For many reasons.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I'd better tread carefully.
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face, and his name is Rayrir.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it?
Why are you...
Simple. I want you to kill him.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a...
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last?
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? You think that alone is reason?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe...
Persuade the Do you even know why he's the Vinster Key? If you can't bring yourself to do it...
The Rayrir of... That really is quite a secret, but... Who am I to talk? Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life... Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do... no matter who I have to face.
Huh? Was that Rayrir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people in the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be! So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with... We're not going to survive this, are we? Thelindis!
Sorry, I heard you, though. You're talking about what he's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to...
By the time you first met...
No. Rayrir has no idea. Truth be told. Apart from my teeth...
But his Orlog's...
I'll work something out. Don't forget that, for now, don't...
If even you...
I won't speak and... Here. Hold on to this. If an opportunity...
You call...
I've got a job.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all... Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And the prey won't sense a thing.
I know that. But no one ever died a quiet death.
I work it clean. No traces.
make it open and above board, though. The king happens to need you now. What someday doesn't.
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he fell under the spell of that power. He only had to take out a handful against him. But now...
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
It all adds up.
Pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. What about?
He was arrested 2 days ago. Chances are he's a... I just don't get it! After everything he's done, or does it mean nothing to you that
No, that's not...
I need to go now, Thelindis. If you ever need a place to hide.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, all subjects of observation, no progress whatsoever. Things are getting worse by the day. But... if all this research... But... could he really... No.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want... to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this. Would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through them. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thelindis? No. Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of just... Urbansul. Finster. Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be? No. This cannot go on. This... I am. As long as you can guarantee...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No, but... if you let me go, you won't be able to...
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again. To...
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me...
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedavulnir. What are you trying...
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon the...
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedavulnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And... no answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all connected to the Vinster King's research. The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rerir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, And why does Vedavulnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? This guy kept more secrets than I ever imagined. The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation, part reasoning, but it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Rerir, are you there?
Rerir! Come out, it's urgent!
Dane? What's wrong?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the...
All right then, but make it...
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is...
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Sir Delogi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight could explain that.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have your full support in my research.
Lunatic. Roptatir, what brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself. So drop the, your president, Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. Of course, no job. And as for Efterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he's...
You're all here. I apologize.
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gap.
It's my brother.
Vedafolnir, does this mean that...
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the
And also because you're slimy. Vedafon...
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafolnir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to commit treason. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafilnir's prophecy enraged. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, you have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world.
A letter of the chances of the Vince. This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thalindus. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Rarir's past? Another mystery I'll need.
Author Thalindus. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location. Moon marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power source, which the relevant literature indicates. An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains in the single digits. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow Lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy research, which has stymied all Crimson Moon-related projects. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this, as well as making ourselves overly reliant on a single resource. I apologize if we really made it there. This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Valindis, did you hear about what happened?
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened.
What if he finds out?
Don't be...
Are you scared of...
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to see a red moon.
A red moon? You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise, Valindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. It's light, no matter how long it takes.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the...
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please!
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join...
It's showtime. Dane and his group... My job is to enter the prison. Stay safe.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade.
Hello. Surprised? Oh, what?
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment.
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsession.
But he didn't listen. Dane asked for my help.
I do wonder whether...
Forgive my curtness, Vetiful. You can't have wisdom. There are things the king does not want to see.
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go...
I sense that this is not the end. There are many... Is that a dagger?
With your abilities...
Of course not. You mean your...
Yes. I can't abandon the...
In matters of fate, that is the...
That... I know it's your... You show me disaster, but...
My voice. It turns out that we...
Vetifulnir just broke...
Very well then. For as long as you live, your story with Thelindis... It is up to you.
I will.
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then.
If I were you...
The Universitas...
I'm sure we'll be seeing...
Whatever Vetifulnir's... Monsters? Is this Rheindarter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
I see everything.
No more lies.
Allegedly the king, but if they were ever...
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me!
That sounded like an explosion. What other mean? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over...
Shower me with praise!
The show begins! Time to shine!
Shine down!
Hate!
It all adds up. The mystery unravels. No more lies. The deception ends here. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Seek within.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! There is no escape! How brilliant!
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Make yourselves at home! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
No more lies. Seek within. It all adds up. No more lies. The riddle remains unsolved.
The show begins!
Monsters! At the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no! They're coming! It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need help! Stay back! Please stay back! Please!
What's that?
Reverie! So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Cylindus? No, don't do it! Cylindus! Cylindus!
I told you, Reverie. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know why? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
goodness, we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Rayrear. Rayrear.
Lindis?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rayrear? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. Find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's how the rake... viewing other people's... in a nutshell. Phew. His past is filled... Everyone, I'm back.
Never! How are you holding up? Feeling okay?
She's fine.
Yes, you will have seen the events of Rayrear's life through my thoughts.
I mostly agree. However, I would not consider Rayrear to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era. Yet, when the catastrophe...
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles.
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope...
Then try to remember that I respond better. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You...
Cool!
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the other. Yehoda?
Yes, boss!
That's more like it.
Forgive my curiosity, but...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff.
Is that right?
If something is in the in any case, there's nothing I dislike more than... Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of...
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole...
Hallucinated? But...
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thought...
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yeah.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I own...
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy?
Meaning, this is not something you...
Boss, it's fine. Really.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would...
What?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as...
Oh, okay. Well, anyway... I suggest everyone finds someplace even though all this chess malarkey, you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue just because it isn't.
Don't I have the best employee?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions.
Oh, Lama. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the... Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused, and you have my word that I will get us... Can't hide the truth. This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. There's someone...
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour. Wait, is that?
Oh.
There you are! Sinue's been looking for you all...
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change? I know I saw some Mora.
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for this. Just pretend you saw nothing.
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently?
Get in his good books? Why?
I've written a new song.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal.
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were...
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry.
If it wasn't for these blasted...
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be lead... You know how prosperous our ancestors were. But things are looking...
So you're the Academia's helper?
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long. seeking
So, do you get anything?
Of course. My luck's improving all the...
That's our well, and you know it! You stole from us!
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid,
and that special You're a liar and a cheat!
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert... There's a handwritten note on the ground.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I hope this one makes it to you safely. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source and eat. Praise the gods. The well of the Eob tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but not without being spotted. I fear they will retaliate. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was... What a ridiculous...
I thought you would at least have the courtesy...
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain
Please, have faith! If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her...
I don't...
She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in. She's a really bright kid.
So, where are you?
Nowhere special. Just a...
what about the rest of your family?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from...
All right, get over here. Sign your name on the... Never.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already.
Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write...
Yes, Professor, I'm...
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students...
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a
I think what you're saying...
You see? Sharp as they come. You see things the way they are.
Because of where I come from.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check... If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not...
The House of Dana, I expect. Whatever you're looking for, that...
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, you're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach. It's not just the Academia, either.
Oh, my dear child.
I haven't.